Hi, boys and girls, and welcome back. It is Friday, February 22nd, 2021. I'm Miss Fernandez, and let's get started today. So we're going to start with our social and emotional learning. This week, we've been talking about standing up for yourself and discussing ways to stand up for yourself, to have a positive attitude. So we're going to sum it all up today. So hello to everyone, and we are so glad you are here. Our virtual classroom rules are the same. Be on time, act like you're at school, sit in one spot during class, keep yourself muted, turn on your video, raise your hand to talk, listen, no eating during class, and always remember to have fun and do your best. So, today we would take time to share with our classmates. So I want you to think about it, and you can always share with somebody at home. So standing up for yourself, and it is Sharing Friday. So what kind of words, or what 3 words would you use to describe yourself? What are 3 words to describe you? For example, this line can say, I am kind, courageous, and funny. What about you? So think about things that would define you. Most of you that I've met in person, I know you're kind and you're thoughtful and you're polite. Some of you are very funny, and you might be courageous, and you could say you're brave. So think about the 3 things that you would say about yourself to describe you. So our words of affirmation today are, I believe in myself, and every day is a fresh start. Moving on to our Letterland, today is our test. So we sorted our words by our long I with Mr. I, the ice cream man, and long O with Mr. O, the old man. And we had bike, 5, right, ride, riding, rope, hope, home, close, and closing for Mr. O. Our tricky words are would, o'clock, and your. So ready for your test? If you need more time to open up your packet, click pause and turn to your test. So ready? We're on unit 17 of our test. Our directions are circle the spelling word in each row that is spelled correctly. Number 1, your word is rope. Circle the word that spells rope correctly. He used a rope to climb the wall. Rope. Number 2, your word is bike. I rode my bike around the neighborhood. Circle the word that spells bike correctly. Bike. Number 3, your word is 5. When I was in kindergarten, I was 5 years old. Circle the one that spells 5 correctly. Number 4, hope. I hope we come back to school soon. Hope. Circle the one that spells hope correctly. Hope. Number 5, your word is write. I can write my name 100 times. Write. Circle the one that spells write correctly. Number 6 is home. I like to be home every night by 6. Home. Circle the one that spells home correctly. Number 7 is ride. Can you ride your bike without training wheels? Ride. Circle the one that spells ride correctly. 8 is close. Please close the door. Circle the one that spells close correctly. Number 9 is closing. She is closing the shop today. Closing. Circle the one that spells closing correctly. Number 10 is writing. He is writing his name on the paper. Writing. Circle the one that spells writing correctly. Number 11 is would. Would you like some ice cream for dessert? Would. Circle the one that spells would correctly. Number 12 is o'clock. We're going home at 5 o'clock. Circle the one that spells o'clock correctly. Number 13 is your. What is your name? Circle the one that spells your correctly. That's the end of your spelling test. If you need to repeat it, just rewind the video and watch it again. So we're going to move on to our math today. And today for math, we're going to be on both lesson 7 and lesson 8. We're going to do the application problem for lesson 7 and then the problem set for both 7 and 8. And then we'll do our exit ticket for lesson 8. So for our anticipatory set, we're going to do our application in lesson 8. Before that, our learning outcomes are we will make 10 when 1 addend is 8. So kind of like making 10 with the 9, this time we're going to make 8. We're going to make 10 with 8. So here's our application problem for lesson 7. So at the top, you should see lesson 7. So it says Stacy made 6 drawings. Matthew made 2 drawings. Tim made 4 drawings. How many drawings did they make all together? Use a drawing, a number sentence, and a statement to match the story. So if we can draw 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we can draw 2, 1, 2. Then we can draw 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it says use a number sentence. So we're going to add our 3 numbers, which is 6, 2, and 4. So 6 plus 2 plus 4 equals blank. Then it says, and a statement to match the story. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make 10. I'm going to make 10 with 6 and 4. And my statement is going to be 10 plus 2 equals 12. So 6 plus 2 plus 4 equals 12. It says how many drawings did they make all together? They made 12 drawings. All right, if you need more time to copy, click pause. Give yourself more time to copy. We're going to move on to our video for lesson 7 as our instructional delivery.
Hi friends, this lesson is for Module 2, Lesson 7. Last night I was thinking about that math tool that I totally love. Although it was naughty last time I tried to use it, I'm going to try to use it again today. Did you guess it? Yep, it's the 10 frame. You know I love it. It helps keep me organized when I'm doing my math. So here we go. Last time I tried to fill it in, it didn't cooperate, but today it's going to. Now a 10 frame is great because when you fill it all in, you have 10 of something and you can see it and it's organized. Let's go ahead and fill in this 10 frame with 10 items. What? You have got to be kidding me. It didn't fill it in again? Ugh. Friends, I don't have 10 in there. How many do I have in there? 8? This isn't an 8 frame. Goodness gracious. How many more do I need to add to my 10 frame in order to fill it up? Did you say 2? Thank you. You're right. 2 more. There we go. Now I had 8, and I added 2 more. If I wanted to say that as a number sentence, because you know I love them, I could say 8 plus 2 equals 10. Ah, now my 10 frame is all filled up, just like I like it. You know what? This naughty little 10 frame is actually going to be really helpful today. If you think about this 10 frame, where I had 8 and I had to add 2 more to make 10, that's going to help us with our learning goal. Our learning goal says I can make a 10 to add when 8 is an add-end. Let's try it. Anna found 8 pumpkins at the pumpkin patch. Gabriel found 4 more. How many pumpkins did they find? I'm going to go ahead and show you my thinking with the picture. Anna found 8 pumpkins at the pumpkin patch. There we go, 8 beautiful pumpkins. Gabriel found 4 more. How many pumpkins did they find? Well, you know what I wish I could do? I wish I could just slide those pumpkins over and make a 10. That makes it easier. Boo, I can't. You can't just do that. You can't just move things around, especially when it's a picture. So what else could I do? Let's see. I could add 8 plus 4 and just count up. But you know what? I remembered our learning goal said to try to make a 10. Well, if Anna found 8 pumpkins, I need to figure out how many pumpkins I could add to that 8 to make 10. I'm going to go ahead and circle all the pumpkins I see to make a 10. Ta-da! There, I did the 8 plus 2, just like our 10 frame, and I made 10. Now I want to look to see how many pumpkins are left over. I don't want to leave them out. They'll be sad. Yep, there are 2. Now I'm going to rewrite that sentence. 10 plus 2 equals. Now I can use my good brain to figure that out. It equals 12. And that also answers the question, 8 plus 4 equals 12. Good job. All right, friend, now it's your turn to practice it with me. I want you to go ahead and get a dry erase board or your math journal. Make sure it's erased or you have a nice clean spot. And we're going to go ahead and do this next number sentence together, or this next word story together. Press pause if you need to get your materials. Otherwise, just keep going. Ready? Okay. Aiden won 8 Pokeballs. Joshua won 6 Ultra Pokeballs. Goodness. How many balls do they have for their game? All right, here we go. I'm going to have you go ahead and show your thinking. Press pause until you've drawn your pictures and then press play when you're ready. Aiden won 8 Pokeballs. Go ahead and draw that. Okay. Joshua won 6 Ultra Pokeballs. Go ahead and draw that. All right, now that you have your picture done, don't do anything else, but let's go ahead and let's look to see what your picture looks like. I said Aiden won 8 Pokeballs, so there's my 8 Pokeballs. And Joshua won 6 Ultra Pokeballs. There they are. All right, perfect. Now it says, how many balls do they have for their game? I could add 8 plus 6, but I know our learning goal said to try to make a 10. So I'm going to try to make a 10. On your board, I would like you to go ahead and circle, using your 8, circle some of the Ultra Balls that I need to make an 8 with to make a 10 with the 8 Pokeballs that Aiden won. Does yours look like mine? Yep, I had 8 and I circled 2 more. All right, now I'm going to rewrite that number sentence. Oh, but I can't do that yet until I look to see what I had. I made a 10 and I had 4 left over. So my new number sentence would be, what do you think? Go ahead and press pause while you write a number sentence using that 10 and 4 to find how many they had all together. Did you write 10 plus 4? Excellent job. Now I can just go ahead and use my good brain to find the answer. 10 plus 4 equals, go ahead and write it down. What do you think? Yep, 14. And that must mean 8 plus 6 also equals 14. Good job. All right, go ahead and give yourself a pat on the back and say, I'm amazing. All right, erase your board or find a new spot in your math journal. Here we go. Ooh, I'm going to have us do a little bit more with this story problem. I could say 8 and blank make 10. 8, and I want to fill in this sentence. You don't have to write this sentence down, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. 8 and how many do I need to add to 8 to make 10? Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. Miss Arden messed up. I'm sorry, friends. I wasn't paying attention to what I need to do. I could say the number sentence 8 and 6 make 14. My bad. Or I could circle the 10 and I could say I have 10 and 4. So that would be 10 and 4 make 14. Now I see what I need to do. If I see the two sentences, I want to fill in what the two different number sentences I could do, but actually putting them into words. Now I see. Sorry about that confusion. Here we go. We'll keep cruising. All right. It says, oh, erase your board if you didn't. Okay. Jack was playing Minecraft and mined 8 diamonds. The next day, he found 7 more. How many diamonds does he have now? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and draw my good picture, and you do it too. Jack was playing Minecraft and mined 8 diamonds. Go ahead and draw a picture of his 8 diamonds and press play when you're ready. The next day, he found 7 more. Go ahead and draw a picture to show your thinking on that. Okay, good. Pause right there. We don't want to do anything else. Let's keep cruising. Go ahead and see if your picture matches mine. Says he was playing Minecraft and he mined 8 diamonds. And the next day he found 7 more. If I wrote that as a number sentence, I would just say 8 and blank make blank. Okay, I would say 8 and 7 make, what do you think? Go ahead and say 8 and count up 7 on your magic counting 6. Put your marker down or your pencil down. Say 8 and count up 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 15. If I wanted to, I could go ahead and do our learning goal and circle 10. I want you to go ahead and do that right now. Oops. Sorry, I did a little fast. Yep, I circled 10. I had the 8 and I added 2 more. That means I have 10 right there, and I have 5 that I haven't circled as part of my group. How could I fill in this sentence then? 10 and blank make blank. Go ahead and write that sentence on your board. 10 and blank make blank, and try to fill it in. Okay, I have 10 and, well, I want to get the rest of those diamonds. 5 make all the diamonds that I have together. 15. Good job. All right. Erase your boards.
And we're going to
Here we
stop
go.
here.
All right.
All right, so I think we could handle it from there. So we're going to go to our problem set for lesson 7. So you're still looking for it to say lesson. My board's acting up, or my pen. Lesson 7. So our directions say to circle to show how you made 10 to help you solve. So number 1, John has 8 tennis balls. Tony has 5. How many tennis balls do they have in all? So we would use 8 tennis balls and 5 from Tony. So there's our 8 and our 5. And we've got our tennis balls drawn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those are John's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are Tony's. So if we count them all together, that's 8, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14. So 8 and 5 make 14. Or I could make 10. If I make 10, I'm going to circle those 8 and 2 more make 10. And I have 1, 2, 3 left over. So it's going to be 10 and 3. So I counted that wrong a while ago. See there? So we're going to start over. 8 and 5 was not 14. I counted wrong. That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oopsies. Sorry about that, guys. So we have 8 and 5 make 13. So it's 10 plus 3 make 13. So John and Tony have 13 tennis balls in all. I'm so sorry I messed up at the beginning. Number 2, Bob has 8 raisins. Jenny has 4. How many raisins do they have in all? Let's draw Bob's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Jenny's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So when we write that out, here is Bob. We're going to put a B for Bob and a J for Jenny. So we had 8 and 4, so it's 8 and 4. When we count it, that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But if we make 10, we're going to use 8, 9, 10. So here's our 10, and we have 2 left out. So now it is 10 and 2 make 12. Bob and Jenny have 12 raisins all together. If you need more time to copy, click pause, give yourself more time to do your work. So on the page behind this is the rest of our problem set for lesson 7. Number 3, there are 3 chairs on the right side of the classroom and 8 chairs on the left side. How many total chairs are in the classroom? So we're going to go 1, 2, 3 on the right side, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the left side, and we're going to do an L for left. So that was 8 and 3. This time I'm going to go ahead and do the 10. So we're making 10, so that's 8. I'm going to count on 9 and 10. So here's my 10. We have 1 left over. So that's 10 and 1. So what's 10 plus 1? 11. You know what? And I messed up over here again. So it's always good to check back. It's also good to check your work by doing a different problem. It was 8 and 3. So 8 plus 3 is the same as 10 and 1. So that's going to be 11. There are 11 total chairs. I'm sorry for making you erase so much. All right, number 4. There are 7 children sitting on the rug and 8 children standing. How many children are there in all? So we're going to draw our 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to write our sentence. That is 8 children standing and 7 children sitting. So we're going to write our 7. So now we're going to make our 10, and we're going to start with our 8 and count on 9, 10. So here's our 10, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left over. So that's 10 and 5. So we know 10 plus 5 is 15. So if 10 plus 5 is 15, then 8 plus 7 is 15. There are 15 children in all. Good job, boys and girls. If you need more time, click pause. We're going to move on to the problem set for lesson 8. So now we are on lesson 8. I don't want anybody confused. So the directions say to circle to make 10. You're going to write the 10 plus number sentence and solve. So you're adding 10 number sentence and then solve it. And then So number 1 says Tom only has 8 goldfish and 5 angelfish. How many fish does Tom have in all? Here's his 8 goldfish, 7 angelfish. So we can break up the 5 with 2 and 3. It's kind of already done in the picture. See the 2 and the 3? So we take the 8 and 2. See the 8 and the 2? To make 10, here's our 10. The number we have left over is the 3. So it is 10 fish plus 3 fish equals, what is 10 plus 3? 13. All right, so where yesterday we were breaking up a number and we were breaking it up with making a 1, to add our 1 to our 9. Now we need a 2 to add the 2 to our 8 to make 10. So when we break apart our 3 for number 2, it says make 10 by circling and solve. So we're going to break it apart in 2, and let's find out. That's 8 and 2 more make 10. So we have 1 left out. So our 8 and 2, forgive that 2, our 8 and 2 make 10. Here's our 10 and 1 left out. So what is 10 plus 1? 11. So that means 8 plus 3 is 11. I didn't go back and do this one. 8 plus 5 was 13. 8 plus 3 is 11. 10 plus 1 is 11. All right, so let's figure out what 4 plus 8 is. Let's start with the circling our picture down here. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I need 2 more to make our 10. So if I break apart our 4, I took 2, and I had 2 left out. And 8 plus 2 make 10. So here's our 10, and then we have our 2 left over. So it's 8 plus 2. What is 8 plus 2? 12. All right, so turn to the back. We're going to solve and make math drawings using the 10 frame to show how. So here's an example of that 10 frame. We're going to break apart our number. We're going to keep our 8 to make 10. We're going to use our 10 frame in the box. We're going to create our 10 frame, 10 at the top, 5 at the top, 10 at the bottom. Whatever's left over goes outside the box. So it should make it a little bit easier to add our 10. So we're going to draw our 8. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we know we can only have 5 up top, 5 at the bottom. All right, so now we're going to add our 4. So go 1, 2, that's going to make 5 at the bottom. 3, 4. So we've made our 10. 2 on the outside. So it's 10 plus 2. 10 plus 2 is what? 12. So when we break apart our 4, 2 went in the box and 2 were on the outside, and 8 plus 2 made 10. So if 10 plus 2 is 12, then 8 plus 4 is 12. All right, so we know we got to break apart our 6, and that's going to be 2. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we know 2 are going to go in the box to make the 10. 1, 2, and we're counting up to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 4 outside. So there's 4. We broke apart a 6. We got 4 and 2 make 6. So we know that 8 and 2 make 10. There's 10 in our box for our 10 frame, 4 on the outside. So 10 plus 4 is 14. All right, so now we have 8 plus 5. We know it's going to be 2 to make 10. So we're going to start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're starting with our 8, so that's 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to use our 2 from our 5, and that's 1, 2, and we're counting up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So how many do we have on the outside? 3 outside our 10 frame box. So that means 8 and 2 made 10. Here's our 10. 3 on the outside, 3. 2 and 2 plus 3 make 5. So that's 10. 3 on the outside. So 10 plus 3 is 13. All right, so now we're going to use a number bond to show how you made 10. So we're going to break that apart, and we're going to use 3 plus 2. We need 2 to make our 10. So when we do our number bond, one part is 10 and our other part is left out. That is our 3. So what is 10 plus 3? That's right, 13. So if 10 plus 3 is 13, then 5 plus 8 is 13. All right, we're going to do the same for this one. We have 8 plus 7. We know we need 2. And if we count up to 7, that's 2 in our head. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we need 5 more. 2 plus 5 is 7, and 8 plus 2 is 10. So our two parts are that 5 and that 10. 10 and 5 are our parts. And our whole is 10 plus 5. What is 10 plus 5? That's right, 15. So that means 8 plus 7 is 15, or 15 equals 8 plus 7. Right, so if you need more time, click pause, give yourself more time. We're going to move on to our exit ticket. You're going to be doing your exit ticket on your own today. It is what we just did. You're going to make math drawings using the 10 frame to solve. So you got to have 10 in the box, and whatever's left over is going to be your number that goes here. So 10 in the box and whatever's left over. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you that is 10. And you got to tell me what your new sentence is with 10 plus. So I can't wait to see your answers. And that is it for today, boys and girls. Have a great weekend. I'll see you on Monday.